comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
It's almost been 3 weeks since I last came out for a bike ride. So I forced myself this weekend to come out and spend some time with the motorbike. It's been very wet and gloomy here in Melbourne over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Getting colder, still in our autumn. But it's cold, it's been wet, windy as well. Daylight saving has ended. So the days, they are extremely short. It gets dark very soon. Work's been very busy. So everything was stacked up against me taking the motorbike out. But nonetheless, it's a moderately dry day today, still cloudy with intermittent spells of sunshine, but dry enough to come out for a bike ride. So here I am with all of my winter gear on, riding through the mountains. It's very fresh, extremely fresh. The air is cold, but it's very enjoyable to be out on my Royal Enfield. And on that note, welcome back to my channel, everyone. I hope everyone's doing absolutely fine. The weather must have opened up in the northern hemisphere by now, early spring, mid-spring. So I bet a lot of you have been out and about riding your motorbikes. It's the opposite here in Australia, as you can see. We now have to really look for these tiny windows of decent weather and then layer ourselves up with the right riding gear and make the most of the 1 or 2 hours that we get within the day over the weekend for me to do my thing with the motorbike. Back in the mountains in the Dandenong ranges and just trying to explore another back road here today. Just getting out of a town called Menzies Creek and heading up through the ranges. These little patches of sunshine as the sun navigates the clouds. They feel so nice and warm. And when it gets cloudy again, this mountainous air is nippy, it is chilly. It's always a pleasure coming down this way. There's not too many people around and it's not much traffic. So you can do your thing. Just take it easy and make the most of your solitude. one thing I've noticed, there's a very distinct fragrance to winter, even though you're riding the same roads in the same areas. As soon as autumn/winter hits, there's a very distinct fragrance, which is very different to what these areas used to smell like in summer. And I guess that's where you use the word fresh. And once again, you probably can't feel it while driving a car, but when you're riding a motorbike, that freshness, it just surrounds you. You can actually quite literally touch it, smell it. It's a Saturday today, and it's almost 2:45 in the afternoon. This is our second month of autumn, so it's only going to get wetter and colder for the next few months here in Australia. I miss these twisty, windy roads, and I'm glad that I came out today. In fact, I forced myself to come out today, as I said. I could have easily just let the day go by, just watching through the window blinds, hoping to be out riding, but being too lazy to actually get out. So I had to just nudge myself a little bit, but I am glad I did. I had been missing this feeling. I can smell the smoke from people's fireplaces. That is such a peculiar wintry fragrance. That smoke from the fireplaces, from the firewood, escaping the chimneys and making it out to the open forest here. Such a beautiful road. Every turn, every bend is a postcard in itself, isn't it? Wow. We all have to do some things for our soul, right? This is it for me. Motorcycles. these kind of backlands. This is absolutely soul-stirring. And I guess those of you who ride motorcycles, you will absolutely agree with me as well. Nothing beats this feeling. Let's go left here. Let's take a detour. It's a bit of a track here. All right. Let's see where this takes us. I have absolutely no clue where I am whatsoever. That's okay. It is going to get dark by about 5:30, so I've only got a couple of hours to get out of here. Wow. It's like a little track here. Very enjoyable. Glad I took this detour. Okay, local traffic only. What do I do now? Let's go left. And then just absolutely get lost. Got no idea what this road is. I've got no general sense of orientation which way I'm headed. That is towards home or away from home. But it's nice to be surrounded by these tall trees in the mountains. I really enjoy shifting up and down the gears here on the twisties. I guess that's my version of living in the moment. You know, one being very conscious of their speed. What's the most adequate gear to make a bend and do it safely. And maybe that's why it's so cathartic being on a motorcycle. And on that philosophical note, I reckon I should shut up now and end this video. I hope you enjoyed this little ride through the mountains. I shall try and find another opportunity to come out and ride the bike very soon, weather permitting. Until then, please look after yourselves, take very good care, and be good. Bye bye.
Autumn comes too soon.